Hello. Okay, I thought about doing this video a couple of days ago and it sort of came into my mind, then out of my mind. I haven't seen this done anywhere. I've seen top 10s, you know, like my favourite albums, my favourite top 10 albums, that sort of thing, you know. Anyway, so I thought that we would share our favourite channels on here on YouTube. And why not? Cheers. Now, rather than a list of channels that I watch, or rather than talk about channels that I don't mind watching sometimes, doesn't matter if I miss them, whatever, I was wondering, is there a channel, or two or three, that you never miss? You must watch. When they upload the video, bang. Everything else goes out the window, bang, you're watching it. Because I probably have 5. Really, but I thought about this about an hour ago, 5, and I've whittled it down to 3, to be honest, because the other 2, I love them and I always watch their video, or nearly always watch their videos, and as much as I love their videos, I don't have to watch them, you know, I don't have to watch them there and then. So I thought I would tell you, and I'll see if I can intersperse a little thing and then you can see what I'm on about. So the 3 channels that for me are a must watch, not in any particular order either, 1, 2 and 3, they're just as they are, you know, they're all the same. Well, they're not, they're very different. Anyway, so Astora, S-T-O-R-R-O-R, Astora. I watch Astora the second that the video comes up. As soon as I know it's up, I stop everything and watch it. I love it. Now, if you don't know Astora are a group of 7 athletes, you know, much like myself, really. They are 7 parkour people, 7 men that do parkour, or you might know it's free running, jumping about the place a bit, don't know what you want to call it, but they are athletes. They have some fantastic ideas. I love it when they kind of go against each other. They call them sometimes like the youngies against the oldies, and there's no difference in the ages, not really. Very, very similar. I love the interaction between them. There's 7 of them. One of them badly injured himself a while ago, I think about 2 years ago, but he's kind of now the filmmaker. He still does a bit, which is lovely to see, but he, you know, for his own health, he's really the filmmaker, and he does a fantastic job as well. So the videos are well produced and you know, they're lovely to watch, I think. But they just have some great ideas, and there's an interaction between all of them. And you know, the thing that I love watching stuff I cannot do, and clearly a state of me, I cannot jump over. I mean, I'm not too fond of the high stuff, I'll be honest, because I'm a bit afraid of heights anyway, and sometimes they film it and they jump to this ledge and it goes down like 50 feet or more, you know, and I think, oh my God, you know, I'm holding on to my chair kind of thing watching it. But yeah, they do a lot of on-ground stuff, you know, whatever, and jumping over walls and things like that, you know, or off of a normal sized building down to a wall, then a I don't know, whatever, a handrail, you know, whatever. But what I love particularly, apart from the fact that I can't do it, so I love to watch them because they're the experts, is the way they interact with each other. They all give each other, they big up each other. I love that. They're there for each other, and they say, oh, well done, oh, that's a great move, brilliant. Even if they could possibly do it better, they always say, oh, brilliant, well done. And they're really pleased for each other if they get this particular move, you know. And I love that. I really do love it. So Astora, they're really from Brighton or around that area in the UK. They met as 15-year-olds, 14, 15-year-old kids, and they were all doing this sort of thing. There's 2, which is Max and Benj. Their middle names, weird, is Astora. So they decided in 10-10-10, because I've seen it on a t-shirt, so 2010 October, 10th of October 2010, they decided to set up this little group of kids doing this parkour, this jumping around. And so it's Max and Benj, and their middle name is Stora, so they called it Stora, or Stora Blog and Stora Army. It's all the same, but it's just Stora, really. And a friend of theirs called Drew Taylor, he holds a world record in backflips or something. He joined them as well. And then Toby Cigar, who doesn't live too near to them, but also not too far. They were aware of him and he was aware of them, and they had a little chat, and he decided to join Stora. Toby Cigar won some ninja competition or whatever. He's a fantastic athlete. He really is. And then the brothers, Sasha, who really hurt himself badly, and also Callum, that guy's an athlete, definitely. And then finally Josh. So they were all kids, really, 14, 15-year-old kids, and they got together, and there's 7 of them, and they're still all together now. They're obviously a lot older, 10 years older, so they're 27 to 30, something like that. And it's a great watch. I love it. I'm really enthusiastic about Stora. So the other channel that I watch, and I'll watch as soon as it's uploaded, is Hell on Earth. Hell on Earth. Now, that's a funny old channel. It really is. I watch it. There's 3 guys, Norton, Lloydie and Al, from, I don't know, up north somewhere, Sheffield perhaps, or somewhere around that, who knows. It's just a lot of nonsense and a lot of silliness and a lot of banter. What they do essentially is urban exploring. That's what they do essentially, but they can do anything. They can have a race from one part to the other, and one's on a bus, one's driving or on a push bike, and one's in a boat on a canal, it's a lot of fun. The way they interact with each other is, it's an adult channel, I would say, because there's a lot of language that I use. So, but anyway, it's the way they interact with each other, and they do interact as men do, taking the piss and what have you. That's what they do. But yeah, Hell on Earth, it's well worth a watch. It really is, I think. Anyway, finally, the other one that I watch, again, as soon as it's uploaded, is Green Renaissance. Green Renaissance. That's a difficult channel for me to tell you about, really. You'd have to watch it, but essentially they go to a couple of different places, South Africa, really, and I believe Hong Kong or somewhere like that. I'm not fond of those videos, but the South African ones, I love accents, and one of the most endearing, beautiful, lovely accents in the world is South African, I believe. I love it. When somebody from South Africa speaks, I hear wisdom. I hear well thought out words and sentences, and I hear peace, calm. It's wonderful. Anyway, so they speak to people, not always, but quite often fairly elderly, and they don't actually speak to them. You don't see an interview, but it's just the person themselves, just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they may talk about their life a little bit, may talk about their experiences in life a little bit, what they want to achieve, what they hope the world is going to be like, or whatever, and it's just laid back. It's just like my videos in a way. It's just me talking to the camera. That's what they do. But you see a little bit of their life. They might show you the garden or the car they drive, or whatever, a little bit around their area in South Africa, and it's wonderful. And they've always got something to say, something that I watch their videos and I sit and think, wow, at the end I think that was really, really good. They're just lovely, Green Renaissance. So yeah, that's it really. Stora. It sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Why do you want to watch people jumping up and down? And just have a watch 2 or 3 videos and then make up your own mind. If it's not for you, that's great. Hell on Earth, again, why do you want to watch people? Well, do you know what? They interact. It's the way they interact. It really is. I love it. I really love it. And also it's just interesting where they go, what they see me spit, where they go, what they find out, and all the rest of it. And Green Renaissance, love it. There's other channels that I could mention, but I've just decided to only do 3 because I don't want to give people a huge list of channels, and I don't want a huge list. I don't want you in the comments to say, oh Bri, I watched 12,000 channels, here they are, or I watched 16 channels, I'll list them. No thank you. Do you have 1 or 2 or possibly 3 at the most channels that are a must watch in your view? 3 at the most, okay? If you have and you want to type them into the comments, do so. Share them, not just me, but with everybody, whoever's going to read the comments. Just be interesting to find maybe some new channels and what have you, Anyway, that's it. I just thought I'd tell you about those channels. Take good care, and we'll be back another day. Cheers, and be well.